Hello, I'm Kim Dryden. I'm a volunteer with PAC-B TV. I am a soon-to-be new homeowner, so I'm very excited to be here with Scott Moyer, who has 25 years of experience with sealing driveways, something I don't know too much about, so I'm very excited to talk to you today, Scott. So,
Nice to be here.
yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in the game? Tell me more.
I've been doing driveways for 25 years now, and I've come across a lot of driveways, new and old, and a lot of questions that customers ask. And I try to do the best to prolong the life of their driveway for them until it's time for them to get a new one. So
let's start with the super basics. So tell me, what does it mean to seal a driveway, and why should people consider it?
Well, you want to protect your investment for one. Again, a driveway is an investment, and just like a car, you get a car, you change the oil.
Mm-hmm.
You get a driveway, you want to seal it, protect it, and with a brand new driveway, you want to seal it, the first 2 years, and then after that, you want to skip at least a year, if not two. The only reason you would seal a driveway every year if you get it plowed and they're scraping the high spots.
Right. So what's the general process like? What does it entail for a homeowner?
If we do it, not much. We can usually do your average driveway, 20 by 50, in about 45 minutes to an hour. We come in, fully edge it, sweep and blow it off clean. If there's any gas or oil spots, we put prep seal on them, seal it up, stake and tape it off. And after we do that, because we take pride in our work, we put a job sign on every job we do.
That sounds good, yeah. Is that like the typical driveway size?
20 by 50, yeah, 2 cars wide, 2 cars long.
Gotcha, okay. And for homeowners considering doing this sometime soon, because it is getting to be that season, what are their options? Is this something you can DIY, or is this something people should consider hiring out for?
A lot of the old timers do it. We call them the do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah.
And by the time they do it, they haven't saved anything.
Yeah.
Not a thing. They've ruined a pair of pants, pair of shoes. It's taken them a half day, if not all day. They're frustrated by the end of the day, and a lot of them think you got to do it on a 90-degree day.
Oh, fun.
And all they're doing is hurting themselves.
Yeah.
As long as the temperature's above 50 degrees, you're fine, and the sun's out. Should set up fine.
Okay.
So with saying that, when you get into the hot, humid weather, the 90-degree days, you want to be careful of the forecast because you can have pop-up showers.
Okay.
Some people, the do-it-yourselfers, have done it and got down to the bottom, and then all of a sudden, a late day thunderstorm comes in and washes half of it away, and then again they haven't saved anything. They've ruined a pair of pants, pair of shoes. Now they've got to get rid of their sealing buckets and brooms. So what did they really save? Not much at all.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe something best left to experts, unless you have some experience doing this yourself.
Yes.
Sounds good. So, from a homeowner's perspective, from the time they hire somebody till the time it's finished, what is the process like? It sounds like they're not too involved, but what are you and your guys doing out there? Walk me through that in order.
No, when we get a job and do a job, the homeowner will ask, do we need to do anything? I said, yeah, just move your cars. I don't want them to do anything. I don't want them to edge, because some of them will over edge. And that's one thing, you don't want a gutter on the side of your driveway.
Right, so first you start with edging. What comes next?
We come with edging, sweep and blow it clean.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to use wire brushes, because the dirt's compacted into the target. You got to have a clean surface so the sealer will adhere to the driveway. If you go over dirt, it's going to come up, and they're going to have light spots in their driveway where it's lifted off. So after we fully prep the driveway, we seal it. Once we start sealing, we cannot stop until we're done, because we do not want any lines in our driveway. So when we get done, it looks like one clear coat, like somebody came in and sprayed it. Now, I've never sprayed a parking lot in my life yet, but it will look like that. And the only reason I say spray, if you spray, you're taking a chance on spraying it on the garage door, the foundation of the house, the paver sidewalk, the end of the driveway. We try to be very meticulous, not get anything. We don't need to tape anything off. We go right in, we cut in very nice, neatly. If we do get something on, we get it off, because that's our reputation.
So tell me a little bit more about, what does a good driveway seal look like? How can you tell it's a quality job?
if you walk around your neighborhood and you look at different driveways, you'll look at the edge. If you don't have a nice defined edge, like if you're looking at a wall, it's not nice and straight. And with saying that too, it could be a bad paving job as well, but we try to get a nice straight line, even if the tarvy is not straight. You know, we get down and eyeball it with the weed eater, now we gotta trim or go back this way or come back, or, you know, try to get a nice, sometimes you'll see edges like this going all the way down.
Right, so straight edges. What else is a mark of quality?
No sealer on your garage door, your foundation.
That sounds like a big one.
Your brand new, you know, patio sidewalk or your other sidewalk going onto the side of the house. A nice straight line on the bottom of the driveway with no footprints.
Yeah.
When we get to the end of the driveway, we slip out of our sealing shoes and our sock feet, and grab our other shoes to do the last line or two.
Nice.
Okay, I don't want footprints out there. I want a nice straight line. We tape it off, boom, job sign goes up.
Right. Anything else that is a mark of quality, or does that pretty much cover it? So straight edges, it looks clean.
Straight edges,
no mess.
yeah, no mess at all, no footprints, not rinsing your equipment off in the customer's yard.
Right, yeah.
You know, some people do that.
Professionalism.
You know, no sealer dripped out in the road, you know, very neat and meticulous.
Yeah. And you mentioned yard signs, so tell me a little bit about what should homeowners look for when they're looking to hire somebody to seal their driveway?
Well, first of all, you want to make sure that they have insurance.
That's
You know, and just because somebody's lettered up, and got their vehicles or trailers lettered up, does not mean their insurance. You know, call the Better Business Bureau, you know, see if they got a DBA, see if they're insured, ask them. I don't believe in knocking on people's doors. Quality sells itself. If you have a truck that pulls up and there's no markings on their truck, you know.
Right, know who you're doing business with. Maybe ask a neighbor if they
Yeah,
have good experience.
ask for references. You know,
References, that's great, yeah.
your quality of work speaks for itself. You shouldn't have to go out there and sell your jobs. Your jobs should sell themselves.
Makes sense.
You know.
Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I want to ask is any other tips? So just anything to do with driveway sealing, what should people watching know? Either about the process itself or...
As far as when to do it, if a homeowner wants to prune or do any mulching, please do that first. You do not want to seal a driveway and then get a load of mulch.
Okay.
The mulch, the acid in the mulch will stain the driveway.
Would not guess that.
Yeah, and then once that happens, the homeowner, oh, we got the mulch all done, but now we got this nice big stain in our driveway. Do we live with that stain, or do we get it sealed again? You really shouldn't, unless it's brand new, you could get away with sealing it again. But if it's already been sealed over 3 or 4 times, you know,
locked in, yeah.
I wouldn't do it. Another thing, when you're washing your cars, a lot of people like to use Black Magic or, you know, Armor Seal or Armor All
on the tires.
on the tires.
Right.
Well, I always tell my customers, pull it out in the road. You'll have 4 spots out in the road, but within a week they'll wash off. If you do it in your driveway, when it rains, you'll see 4 white spots. After it's dry, you'll still see 4 spots. They won't be white, but when it rains, they're white.
Right.
So why, you know, don't do that after you've already sealed your driveway.
And earlier you had mentioned edging as well. Don't over edge.
Yeah, don't over edge. You don't want a gutter on the side of your driveway. The ground should actually be level with the driveway. And there's 2 reasons. One is to protect your driveway, because in the wintertime, even if you're on an incline, the snowbank melts. It doesn't just run down because it melts that quick. It goes down into your base. So what it does, it freezes, it heaves the pavement. Then it thaws, it drops, up, down, where you start getting cracks on the edge of your driveway. Once those cracks open up, they get bigger and bigger. Before you know it, they chip out. Once they chip out, you're losing support for your edge. Before you know it, those cracks and chips are coming out to your surface. So you want to get topsoil, fill it in, try to get it leveled off. If you don't get it leveled off and you got a foot drop off and you have company come over and the passenger gets out on the right side of the driveway and falls a
I've
foot
done
down
that, yeah.
and breaks their ankle, that's a liability
Yeah.
issue. One of my customers got sued, and that lawsuit goes against your insurance of your house.
Right, yeah.
So it's a liability issue and protects your driveway,
Gotcha.
you know.
That's very good to know.
So.
Great. Well, I so appreciate you taking the time to talk with us tonight. And I know this is just the tip of the iceberg. So if any of our viewers at home have any questions, send them to PAC-B. The email address is pacbtv2019@gmail.com. And we will send them along to Scott, who will answer all your questions. So thank you so much for watching. And Scott, thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.